G'day guys, welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope everybody had a great week. Now you'll most probably notice around me it's not night time as per usual, but I did change the wording of it to say it's now Man Cave Tuesday, not Tuesday night in the Man Cave, even though it is always normally at night time that I do this bit. Now that's not the reason why I'm doing this. Today is Monday and this is the last chance that I have to have all the video footage from the week and do the editing and then also get it uploaded to YouTube ready for it to come out tomorrow. I've got nothing. I've got absolutely no bloody footage whatsoever. It's been a really busy week. Last night you would have seen the dual sport and adventure thing. There was a lot of work and time that went into getting all that, the research, getting all those printouts done and the board and all that kind of stuff. So that's taken a bit of time. I pumped out 3 bloody videos last week. I was supposed to get that coffee press done, so that's going to be this week. Definitely that one will be out. So the way this is going to go is I don't know what's coming up. I've got I've got one thing I've got to do, and then hopefully by the end of tonight, this will have been a Man Cave Tuesday worthy of uploading. And it's also the 50th episode that the 50th episode of Man Cave Tuesday, so it would have been great to do something special, but I've just dropped the ball, been too busy with all videoing and all that kind of other stuff. So one thing I'm going to firstly mention is we've got a new little animal here in the Man Cave. I'll show you. So here it is. We now have another cat. Say hello to Chubby. I think it may be a rag doll. I don't know. It's not your normal everyday type of cat. Hello. It's I don't know. It's kind of like dopey. It's not like our other cat. Our other cat's like one of a normal, very dominant type cat. It's always out fighting, and it's a big, buffy looking bloody things. You don't see him much on the videos. And of course, we've got Pookie the dog. And strangely enough, this cat was in our driveway. It was just meowing all the bloody time. We'd go out and see it, and it was there, and then we didn't want to bring it in because it's most probably somebody else's cat, and hoping that would go back to its owner, but it just wouldn't go. So we ended up letting it in, and then we fed it, and it won't leave. Nay went looking on the Facebook, the Lost and Found, and we've been keeping an eye out for anybody that's put signs up or anything like that. Yeah, it's a soft as soft. It's quite a good looking cat actually. Yeah, so it looks like we've inherited a cat. It just won't leave it, and it won't get off this chair. I've tried to set up other little spots for it with a mink blanket, but it just my chair. But he sits on my chair. Anyway, there you go. So we'll see what happens. I've called it Chubby. Alright guys, so I wanted to have a quick chat or an update on the gazebo. So I put up, actually you see me doing that one over there. So the Austrail, what is it? Austrail Deluxe Pavilion, heavy duty vinyl cover. So just replacing the covers that I got them with. So I managed to get that one up. No worries, I didn't rip that one. I actually had help with Matt, and we did it a little bit different, and it worked. It was really good. But the first time it rained, I noticed it was leaking inside it. It was like it looked like it was coming from the seams and then hitting onto the bars, and I could see it all dripping on there and then coming through. That one over there was dripping in the bloody corner. I thought, what the hell? I think we paid like $370 each for these canopies. The other ones didn't leak except for when you had that sag, and then it just like a tent would do, and it just eventually comes through. But these were not supposed to. They're heavy duty. What the hell is going on? Last night, finally, we got some. I was thinking and hoping that it was because the seams hadn't been pre-wet, and that once they get wet, they then swell. But it finally, yesterday we got a really big downpour of water, and I was able to come out and nothing has leaked at all. So there you go. So at this stage, I can't see the longevity, how that is, because obviously I haven't had them that long, so I don't know how they're going to work out that way. But so far, they're working out really good. So no water coming through. I've noticed on one of the corners there's a little bit of a pool bit, and no water's going to come through them. The other thing is that because they're heavy, when you get the breeze coming through, you're not getting the flapping. They seem a lot more solider now. So that's a bonus. Now I haven't had the real, like the spring winds and all that crazy wind that we get, but yeah, you can see it's flying around a bit now. But yeah, a whole lot more stable. Anyway, there you go. Now you most probably noticed Max over there, and he's got some stuff. I'll bring you over. All right, so I know I'm a bit crazy, but there you go. Look at that. So Max is in there, ready for his ceremonial bath. He's going to get all washed up, ready to go into the man cave, where I'm going to do the fork seals and put those emulators in there and give him all a bit of a spruce up, ready for when Alistair gets his KTM 1090. Can you believe it? Let's talk about that. Alistair has gone and bought himself a brand new KTM 1090. The place which was Bolton Motorcycles in Kyneton, that was where he got the bike to do the test ride. He's bought it from them. It's actually at the shop now, and it's getting all the bits and pieces added to it. He didn't want to be mucking around. If you saw last night's video with the adventure dual sport thing that we did, yeah, so he's getting bash plates and bark busters and a special little dongle thing that'll, I don't know, does some stupid stuff. Radiator guard. I was surprised, a $20,000 bike, and you've got to have a radiator guard added to it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a bloody good reason for it, but anyway, there you go. So Max has got to get all spruced up, ready so that we can get out and do some adventure stuff, because he's going to be wanting to jump on that bike and take it places, that's for sure. All right, cool. I've got to go wash this bike now. Whoops, I just noticed I just got water on me lens. I think that's all right now. Whew. All right, I'm going to finish this bike and then I'll come back to you. All right guys, so there you go. That is Max all washed up. So he's just going to sit out here until he all dries up. Then he'll get taken in here. I'll most probably SC1 him up, because that's always good shit and it always helps. It makes, just when you're washing, when I wash him, it just makes it, especially the under the guards, I put the SC1 on. You've heard me most probably say it before. And it makes it so easy to wash. There's, you know, you don't have to scrub or anything. You just wipe over it and all the stuff, gunk just comes off. All right, I was just about to do something on the Jeep. A little thing that I made for the dash I was going to show you, and I've just realised you can't see it out there. I don't know why I'm showing you. But it's in getting a new water pump, so I'm getting it back today. So hey, I might be able to do a bit of that a bit later. So I'll see you a bit later on. All right guys, so we're going to pick up the Jeep. Just got the call, it's ready to go. Nay's chauffeuring me. So I'll see you at the radiator place. All right, where is, oh look, there it is. There's Brutus. Cool, bananas. Let's see what the damage is. Thanks, baby. No worries, see ya. See ya. I don't know if you guys can see that, but my bonnet's jumping up and down. I think I better just pull around here. Watch the bonnet. I guess they forgot to shut me bonnet. Done. Problem solved. Alright guys, so Brutus is now fixed. He's got a new water pump and thermostat's got a new gasket. So hopefully it won't leak any coolant anymore. I'd actually had those guys that actually put a heavy duty radiator in the Jeep for me, and I tell you what, ever since I got that done, that coolant level just doesn't change. It's been really good, but it developed a bit of a leak, and I could see it was coming from where the pump was, so I got them to get one in, and she's all done now, so something off my brain I don't have to worry about anymore now. All right, I'll see you back in the man cave. Guys, before we go back into the man cave, I've just pulled up at home. This is the thing that I was going to come out and do. I've made this little, I'll bring it into the man cave and I'll show you what the deal is with that. So that's where it sits in the Jeep. All right, so Max is back in the man cave. Get some lights going. We'll come over and have a look at this thing. All right, so you saw where this thing sat on the dash. So what I just made this out of plywood. Hopefully you can see. Why is it not so bright in here? Turn some more lights on. They're still obviously warming up. So yeah, it's just made out of plywood. Oh bloody hell! And that's my problem, is that this was coming off. I used that quick grip spray stuff, and I followed the bloody instructions to the letter, but it's not staying on. So I've just gone and bought some of this stuff. I don't know if it's any good. Just got it from Bunnings. So I just thought that's going to be a bit more permanent. The good thing with that quick stuff is that you can have it so that it's either permanent, which I did at the permanent and it obviously hasn't worked, or you can have it so it's semi-permanent, which is good if you're not too sure whether you want to do something. So anyway, that sits in there, and the UHF radio, and I've got bits and pieces in on there. And then with this stuff, because that sits up like that, if you have bits and pieces and you put a bit of Velcro on the bottom of it, and you can stick it on there and it just stays there, it doesn't go rolling off. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm crapping on about. I'm just trying to bloody get video footage for you. All right, I'm going to start gluing this up. Actually, guys, the other good thing about this, the way that I've done it, is because that flap comes around like that, you can see that, what that does is I can put things in there and they don't fall down right into the crevice. And the reason why I wanted it so it was an all gap here is my air vent for the windscreen is right behind this. So before, when I had stuff down there, it wouldn't demist the windscreen. So having it like that, it works perfectly now. All right, let's glue it. Alrighty, yeah, let's put some of this stuff on. Crazy, guys, the bloody weather just went nuts. All hailstone. Oh. It's like bloody snow coming down. Whoa. That was a bird. Oh, well, that should test out the canopies. God, I can't hear myself talking. All right, the cat's okay. Oh, crazy. Oh, well, that was crazy. As quick as it came, as quick as it's gone. I've gone and turned on all the lights out here. This is not what you would normally see here. It's like snow. It's crazy. Bloody, whoa. Ah! Whew. All right, welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Wow. I love this type of stuff. Cool. Man, I have never seen hail this thick here myself. Obviously, we get it in certain places and all that kind of stuff, but yeah. That's bloody crazy. All right, cool. Well, there you go, guys. That was a bit of bloody craziness. Now I've got this all weighted down, so hopefully that glue will hold down on there and stay held down. Because I know on the dash, you know, in summer it gets really hot and then it gets cold and all that kind of stuff. So it is a pretty I don't know, rough environment for it. So we've got that coffee press coming out this week. I'm not sure how I'm going to go with Mac. I reckon I should get some videos out this week, otherwise it'll be next week. But I've got to definitely get Max sorted out so that I'm ready to go riding with Alistair and his KTM 1090. Hopefully this was an alright man cave. Obviously today I just ripped it out. Whatever I was doing, that's what you got to see. Alright guys, remember, keep on riding. If you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.